Yeah.
Stay here, Steve. I want to talk to you about that in a second, but while we're chatting about the Cricketeers, let's get them on, because we've got Ali Jarvis, who's in charge of the Cricketeers, which sounds a very nice job indeed, and Sofia Westerby. Are you Sofia or Sofia?
Sofia.
You are Sofia. I got that right. It's Westerby. And you're writing about it, are you, Sofia?
I am indeed, yeah.
Right, so what are you going to tell me about it? How's it gone?
Oh, it's gone great. I mean, just being able to get involved in cricket has been wonderful, and on the front line as well, as Steve said, and interacting with the fans when they come in, and really speaking to fans. They all say that it's enhanced their spectator experience.
Yes.
And they say that they've been to cricket, they're seasoned cricket goers, yet they've never seen or felt anything quite like it, and it's been great to be part of that and to be creating that kind of atmosphere at a tournament that's in this country. I suppose for most people it's giving back to London, giving back to the community, or seeing what happened at the Olympics and wanting to get on that bandwagon.
Yes.
And
you're missing your lap of honour, Sophia.
I know, but
does it matter? You come here.
Well, no, I mean, we all look the same in our red t-shirts, so I don't think they'll miss one.
Have a chance to go on the radio instead.
Exactly.
Ali, where have you found all of these people then?
A lot of the Cricketeers have come from local clubs.
Oh, right, okay.
Community game that heavily rely on volunteers, but also we've attracted new people into the game through the Cricketeers programme, and particularly at the Oval, many of the Cricketeers have come from the Olympics.
Right, and were you there, Sophia? Were you Olympic?
I wasn't. I was a mere spectator who decided that it looked like a great thing to do.
Yes.
And as cricket's my sport that I absolutely love, what a wonderful way of being able to continue that legacy and putting it into also a non-Olympic sport, which is cricket, obviously.
Yes. At the moment, you never know. We might get a chance, some form of it would be nice. So this is going to sort of take off, do you think? I mean, is this an ECB thing or an ICC thing? I better work that out for a start. The Cricketeers, is it?
The Cricketeers is an ICC to really enhance the customer experience and the tournament, but we're looking to work with the ECB and the venues to actually roll it out for domestic games and also major match days at the venues across the UK.
Right, I see Steve nodding. I mean, it's been that successful, has it?
Absolutely. I think so. Just some of the feedback we've had and around the world, wanting to interview earlier. I know he's been on NDTV and he's all over. They've just been absolutely taken aback by how successful it's been.
Yeah.
And I think the three venues that are involved in this competition have seen the incredible value that it's added to their spectator experience. None so more than Richard Gould here. So we certainly hope that it's a legacy from this tournament that we can roll out from an ECB perspective. It would be lovely if we could.
Yeah. So what have you done, Sophia? What's been your task?
Well,
tasks?
I've been tasked with looking after the Hobbs Gate and the Alex Stewart Gate on my first 2 days, and organising my team and making sure that we're there to catch the spectators when they first come through and that they know where to go. And we're the people that you see with the foam fingers that have gone down an absolute treat.
Oh, that was you,
That was us,
right,
yes.
Okay.
The foam fingers are very difficult things to keep hold of.
Yes. But people nick them at the end of the day as well.
They do. I've had someone run down the street just outside the Oval carrying just the finger part of the foam hand. I just gave him the whole thing because I thought it's not going to be useful to us anymore. It doesn't point anywhere.
No.
And then there are people that have done activation. So on the pitch right now, they're out there with the children playing cricket and organising that.
Oh, that's nice. Yes.
And then we've had people who have supported the media. So they've been photocopying all the Duckworth-Lewis sheets and team sheets and running around from the pavilion round to the media box and making sure everyone knows what they're doing and being really vital support roles. And
we've also had people working accreditation pre-tournament as well, so we've had a number of people to provide accreditation cards for us to make sure it's a safe tournament for everyone. So it's not just the Cricketeers that have been here on match days, it's a whole operation actually started on site in the middle of May.
It's amazing because obviously I've seen them everywhere where we've been in Cardiff and Edgbaston. So how many have you got under your wing, as it were?
We've got around 800.
It's amazing.
It's fantastic. Had a really, really brilliant response. We had over 2,600 individuals apply to be a Cricketeer, and all of them were, a number of them were invited to interviews, and then we had some training. So all of the Cricketeers have had training in particular areas that they're supporting, and also a lovely tour of the venue.
Yes. And it sounds, by the ears but at the end, as if they are free. Is that how it works? So they are volunteers, are they? They are doing it just because they want to do it?
Absolutely, we've contributed and made sure that they're well kitted out in their red Cricketeers uniform, really good quality, and also make sure they're well fed and watered. As you well know, it's good to be fed and watered, and if you're fed and watered well, you're a happy chap.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. Just last thought. I mean, people generally, Sophia, when they come down here, they've been really excited, I guess, when they first arrive, but bustling around, not quite sure where to go. I mean, it must make it. If you're not used to coming to the Oval, it's a big ground. It's a nice welcome, nice smiley face.
Yeah, we have done. I mean, some fans are a lot more geared up than others. So the Indian fans, Pakistani fans, they don't need much enthusiasm. Like, they don't need much encouragement.
They're already revved up.
They really are. But we're here from 8 a.m. in the morning, and you'll be surprised how many fans attempt to get in at around that time, sort of 8:39. So it's about just chatting to them, getting them in the mood for a great game. The England fans a little bit more subdued.
Are they?
They are. They tend to, they've packed their sandwiches. They're here for the long day.
Yeah.
So it's about sort of getting them into real
bit of a slow burn, aren't we?
Yeah, but we get them going, and the foam fingers still go down well regardless of where you come from as a fan. And it's just about creating that buzz that surrounded the Olympics, I suppose, and surrounded all international tournaments that you watch. And it's about creating that within cricket, which, let's face it, sometimes can be a sport where the spectators lag a little bit regardless of what, depending on what's going on. So if we keep energy levels really high from outside the ground, and people are at the Oval Tube Station, Vauxhall Tube Station, so they're getting going from that point before they even find someone like myself who's beyond a gate.
It's actually coming out of the tube station. It's the first part of the experience, isn't it? Whoa, here we are. It's daylight.
You can't
and the sun's
miss
shining.
us. You really can't miss us. Even when it's raining, none of us have got umbrellas up. Drizzle, not so much rain. But it's been absolutely great, and it's been great for us as cricketers. It's been an equally exciting and special experience as I think it has been for spectators who have never quite seen anything like this at a cricket tournament.
And you're writing about it.
I am indeed.
All out cricket now.
That's correct.
Deadline is when?
It's with these two. Ali and Steve have got it, making sure they're all.
Oh, they're not checking spelling and things.
These are my proofreaders.
Oh, okay, so it is in.
It's in.
And that'll be in next month's edition.
I think so. Yes. It's got a mixture of. I spoke to spectators, I spoke to cricketers, I spoke to Alex Stewart, I've also Alistair Cook's contributed as well, so it's a whole wealth of people who have experienced the tournament from all the different angles. I went to Edgbaston as well to see how they do things down there.
Right.
And hopefully it's just I've tried to make it a collection of lots of different people's viewpoints of the game and how the cricketers have enhanced their experience, whether they're commentating or whether they're spectating or whether they're physically being a cricketer or even playing, which has been great to get the England captain's view. So
brilliant. Well, I hope you come back and do it again. That's the key, isn't it?
No, I hope so too.
Test cricket, will the cricketers at test matches, Steve, or is it going to be a one-day event only?
Well, that's the whole idea, is to roll it out for all major matches, and as Ali quite rightly said, even potentially domestically. But we certainly want it to be a legacy from this tournament.
Yeah, brilliant. Thanks for coming, Sophia. Good luck. I look forward to reading your piece. What a shame that there's no photographer up here. You could have added this to your article. But there we go. And thanks to Ali Jarvis too, who's been ruling them all. Well, not the rod of iron exactly, but making sure they all behave themselves and so on. So thanks ever so much. You're just joining us. We're chatting away because we're in the interval in this semi-final. It's a lovely day now.